What's up, fam? Long time no see. Welcome to my transhood. I am Asher. It's been a while since I've been on. My apologies. Been trying to think of a topic, and the one that I'm going to discuss today, there's just parts of me that's like wants to pause and say, you know, can I speak about that? Like, I'm not trying to speak for everyone, but it will sound like I'm speaking for everyone. So I will preface this discussion today with that this is my interpretation and my experience, and take with that a grain of salt, and just hopefully you can learn a little bit and educate others and be aware. Sorry, my cat decided that he wanted to be on camera too. Go. Thank you. Love you. Stop knocking stuff over. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this in the video. Maybe it'll cheer you up. All right, so today we are going to talk about trans joy. All right, what is trans joy? What does that look like? And kind of debunk some things that I thought it was prior to like getting top surgery and starting testosterone. So trans joy, what is it? From my experience, what I've learned is that trans joy is that intrinsic joy, peace of mind in finding, embracing, and moving forward in this world as your true self. And so back when I started my journey of transitioning and fully embracing myself and hearing about trans joy, I thought that it would be sunshine and rainbows and happiness all the time. And I quickly discovered that a lot of people in this world, especially some that are close to you, will not understand who you are as a trans person, will not understand your struggles, will not understand why you're doing this. And that brings in some sadness, that brings in some anxiety, that brings in grief, right? And so experiencing trans joy and kind of coming through losing some people that I was very close to, on the other side, I realized when I lay my head on my pillow every day or every night, I love who I am. I love my scars. I am proud to be trans. I am proud of every little change that has come with it, from hair everywhere. In some places I probably cannot mention on here, but you could probably guess. I'm proud of my beard growth. It is slowly but surely coming in. My voice change, even when it squeaks, and of course it always squeaks at the times, like if I'm mad and I like raise my voice, it cracks, and then that makes me laugh, and I realize, oh, it's just a spirit reminding me to shut up. And then getting top surgery and seeing my scars, I cannot tell you the immense, overwhelming euphoria that came over me when I got to take my shirt off and walk around the house without a shirt. And when I stepped out of the shower and I'm like, oh, I get to wrap my towel around my waist. Like, this is cool. I haven't been to the beach yet, but I am very, very much looking forward to running around topless and just embracing wearing my scars loud and proud. Again, I know this isn't like everyone's experience, and that and it is still very true and very valid, I have to say this, for a trans person to not want to be out with the world about being trans. There are some that I know who want to present cis, and for those that aren't in their personal business, keep it, I'm a man, and we just keep it like that. And I respect that. That's something I thought I would want. So I understand that, and I respect it 100%. But there's still trans joy, because I know that when you get to look in the mirror and the outside matches the inside, it's a feeling that no one can ever take away from you. So I want to remind you, my brothers and sisters and siblings who are trans and non-binary, who either are taking HRT or changing their name or changing their pronouns and going by pronouns that are aligned with who they are, and getting top surgery, bottom surgery, or no surgery, but changing their life to be more in alignment with who they are on the inside. I want to tell you that no one can take that away from you. And so on those days where you get a nasty text message telling you, well, you're taking away my son or daughter, or you have a conversation with a family member or friend who says, oh, well, you're slapping God in the face because, you're changing his creation. That's a topic for another day. And when you get to spend time with yourself, remind yourself that you are in alignment with who you are. You are living the life you've always known that you deserve, and do not feel guilty for other people's opinions, other people's feelings, other people's emotional outbursts, hurtful words. You are not responsible to make anyone in this world comfortable other than yourself. You are not responsible for others in this world to feel joy and happiness. You are only responsible for yourself. And when you take ownership, and when you get that name change, and you have your day in court, and you get that piece of paper that gives you the name that is you, scream, shout, jump, post it if you want to. Tell the world, because it is such an amazing feeling from the inside out. To get that. I know when I sat there due to COVID times, I had my court day on video, and I was at home and just talking with the judge, and she asked me, why do you want to change your name? And I told her, and seeing that smile, and and when she said, now your name is Asher Ryan, man, tear floodgate opened, and I was so excited, and I could barely click off of the video call, and I jumped around and ran around the house, and I mean, it's a high that I'm still riding. And like I said, that the day I took my bandages off, and I got to see my designer nipples for the first time, and I feel my scars, and I do my scar care every day, and when I rub my scars, it's just a reminder of everything I've worked for to just be me, and to be in alignment with who I am on the inside. And even though in time my identity has grown and kind of evolved a little bit, where I don't care if someone says I'm cis or trans, you know. You use the right pronouns and you call me Asher, we're good. Like, I don't really care what you think. I am happy in my own body. And so getting able to share that with my partner and getting able to share that with my kids, and when they ask questions, you know, and finding ways to explain that to them in ways that they understand, and, you know, educating my niece and nephew when we had our family call about, you know, me being trans, and I let them ask all the questions. And trans joy is something I wish everyone gets to experience. I know not everyone's trans, but it's just something that when you elevate and when you embrace who you are from the inside out, it doesn't matter what comes your way. At the end of the day, or every morning when you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror and you get to see these changes just happen every day, little by little, it brings you that peace to say, I am who I am, and I love me, and I love my scars, and I love my hair, even in the regions I don't want it on the backside. It's there, and I love it because it is who I am. When I do my shot every week, even if it stings and burns a little bit, I'm like, ooh, that one was powerful. You know, maybe I'll grow an extra facial hair. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to encourage you to embrace yourself, to love yourself, to let yourself be. Like, shit. You, for those who are, you know, watching this video, who are adults, you don't owe anyone in this world anything but yourself. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to make yourself small so other people feel better about themselves. You don't have to tiptoe around gender and sexuality. Just be you. Be who you are. Love who you are. Embrace who you are. And show the world how amazing trans, non-binary people are. Because we are fucking awesome. And if you are watching this and you don't know anyone who's trans or non-binary, chances are you probably do. They just haven't told you. I encourage you to just watch some videos of people who are their voice changing. I mean, they're everywhere, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook. Watch the joy that overwhelms people when they say, you know, this is my voice 3 months on testosterone. This is my voice, you know, a year, 3 years, 5 years on testosterone. When they show their facial hair growth, or when a trans woman shows her body and it finally being in alignment with who she is on the inside, and she gets to embrace her curves and gets to embrace, you know, her chest, and gets to embrace wearing clothes that brings her joy. You cannot tell me that we're doing anything wrong. You can't tell me that our life is messed up, because I will tell you one thing. I come from a pretty good background, but I've also seen a lot of crap, bullshit in my day, growing up, living life, being an adult. I've seen life, I've seen death. I've seen a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. I've worked with adolescents struggling with their self-identity, struggling with depression, struggling with suicidal ideation, struggling with their gender identity, struggling with their sexual orientation, struggling in homes where parents don't want them. And, you know, seeing myself since I started transitioning, where I was and where I am today, although I've lost quite a few people along the way, that, you know, breaks my heart. They're missing out. I am ecstatic. I am full of joy. I am full of life, and I honestly wouldn't trade in my transness for anything else in this world. There is no price that you can put on it. And so for my siblings out there, embrace yourself, love yourself, let yourself go and be free. Embrace your scars, because they are who you are. And even if some people in this world don't see it, they can kick rocks, because I see you, I love you, and you're beautiful. Peace be with you all.